Are you surprised that LeBron made these comments?
I'm really not. And the thing is, Skip, and let's just take basketball out of it. Let's just say, unless Bronny, people will look at Bronny, if he's not a PhD, if he's not a big-time lawyer, he's not top of the line, people are like, well, hold on, bro. You had access to the best teachers. You had the best training. You had the best dietitian. You had the best of everything. And this is what you became? It's never going to be good enough in some eyes. And I think LeBron wanted to be a great because he says, I really never thought I would be mentioned in the same breath as Jordan. So, you know, having a son, your last name, okay, that's one thing. But when you one of these Pantheon greats, I mean, being a baseball player and your dad is Hank Aaron and you Hank Aaron Jr. or Willie Mays Jr., that's a whole different ball game.
It is.
He could have been David James, and it's still LeBron James' son.
Yep.
But when you got the namesake, LeBron James Jr., where he gonna go, Skip? You don't even have to ask no question. Are you LeBron James' son? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You may see somebody saying, are you such and such son? Oh, yeah, that's my. There ain't no question. And so that's what he has to face, Skip, is that unless he's at the top of the food chain in whatever respective thing he chooses to do, they're going to look at him like him as being unsuccessful.
Yep.
And LeBron said that's too much pressure for him.
I was surprised that LeBron publicly admitted that he has some regret about burdening his son with his name. But I loved what he said because he said, I just wanted him to have my name because I wanted to be a father for him the way my father wasn't for me.
Correct.
So I get that. So you feel like my namesake and I'm going to be there for you.
Right.
So I'm going to remind you, we talked about this before, Michael Jordan had two sons, Marcus and Jeffrey, and he stayed in the background as they rose up in the basketball ranks. They both wound up at Central Florida, just okay. They never were that great. Looks like Bronny could be really good, but you just never know until you get 16, 17, 18, and body starts to mature. I don't know, but it looks like he could be very good.
Correct.
But LeBron also admitted, if you watch the whole clip, that he's been shocked at his own behavior during Bronny's games because he says, I'm turning into my mother the way she was when I was playing AAU because she couldn't control herself. And I'd say, Mama. Down. And now LeBron said, all of a sudden, my hands are sweating. All of a sudden, my legs start sweating, and I can't stop myself, and I'm up. And we saw him the other day.
He's starting to stand.
He's down. He's walking out on the floor, and he can't help himself. And I get it.
Yes.
But he's not staying in the background. He's not staying in the shadows. I read that he's in Las Vegas, I think today or tonight, because Bronny's playing another big AAU tournament. So these games are going to become events when if in fact he goes to Sierra Canyon High School out in San Fernando Valley. Those are going to become big events. They're going to have to maybe move they're called the Trailblazers. They're going to have to move those games to Staples after a while because they're going to be destination games.
They're going to make a lot of money.
Right?
Because the ticket price is about to go up, Skip. That's what's about to happen.
Because half of the show, maybe more than half the show, is going to be watching LeBron watch Bronny.
Yeah, the game is going on, but I'm coming to see if LeBron is there. But Skip, this is a burden. I mean, to ask.
Man.
I mean, look, this is a rarity, and you're asking an awful lot. And we were talking about when the son, when the dad is an all-time great, and then the son has to follow. We got to go back, and we were talking off camera. I was talking to Coldplay, who's one of the producers of the show, Skip, the Douglases, Kurt and Michael. That's what you got to go back to. I mean, think about how many father-son actors there are, or actresses there are, or great players, basketball, whatever the sport is.
Okay.
That's the only one you can really think of.
That what?
That were great. His dad was a great actor, and he's a great actor.
His dad was still greater than he is.
You believe so?
Oh,
you like Ben-Hur, huh?
A movie star. No, Spartacus.
Spartacus.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you make it seem like Michael Fettuccine.
No, he's not Fettuccine, but Kirk Douglas was a bigger than Michael. But go ahead.
Did you like Fatal Attraction?
Yeah, I liked it.
But this is, I mean, that's it. Too late now. He can't change his name now. I mean, so it is what it is. I mean, I understand the reason why he did it, but that's one of the reasons why I didn't do it. And I'm not nearly.
I was going to bring that up. There's no Shannon Sharpe, the second junior.
No,
whatever,
he had. Because I wanted him to have his own identity, and I didn't put pressure on him to play sports. If he wanted to play, I was going to be supportive. If he didn't want to play sports, I was going to be supportive of that. Because for me, Skip, I never wanted any of my kids to get to be 25, 30 years of age and said I did something because you wanted me to do it. Nah, go live your life. Because I'm living my best life. I ain't worried about none of them suckers.
And singing. Well, speaking of living up to expectations, is there already too much hype for Saquon Barkley? We'll discuss that next.